Hey, this is Drew from Firearms Feedback. This video is for Chris at Badlands Ballistics because a week or so ago he went on a rant about how good Remington golden bullets are now. So I went and picked up some golden bullets. I've had some trouble with them, as he talked about, failures to fire. So he says there's a new and improved that they've tightened up their quality control, so we're going to give these a run for their money. The other bullets I picked up while I was at the gun shop, and the box got broken in transit. But anyway, it is Remington's new Ranch Hand. And I watched a couple of videos on this. I actually watched the Remington podcast. And the actual engineer, and he seems like a younger engineer, the actual engineer that designed this bullet was on the podcast, and he seemed very enthusiastic. He said this bullet was designed to operate in all kinds of 22s. Not all operating systems on 22s are the same, and he particularly designed this bullet to work in hammer-fired 22 semi-automatics. So I just happen to have a hammer-fired semi-auto 22, the M&P 22 Compact. Even though the hammer's not external, it's an internal hammer. So what I thought we'd do today is a couple of things. One, going to run a few magazines through the M&P Compact. I also have my Beretta 21A. That's obviously hammer fired. But first we're going to do the golden bullets to make sure they all go off and we don't have any failures of fires or any other problems. As many people know, the Beretta 21A can be a little temperamental. I normally shoot it with stingers, and it's been fine with stingers, and mini mags work pretty well too. Can't remember if I've shot golden bullets through it or not, but we're going to find out. So anyway, too much talking. Let's get to shooting. I'm going to just put rounds on seal here for a few magazines, and then we'll swap over from the golden bullets to the Ranch Hand. Oh, about, 8 yards or so. Alright, those went fine. See where I put my other mag. Had 11 rounds on that 10-round magazine. Alright, empty on that. So that's 21 rounds. Now we're going to try the Beretta 21A. Click. Got another magazine, 7 rounds. We'll try and load it from the mag. Uh-oh. Well, that might be 7. Yep, 7. Alright, so 15 rounds out of the Brother 21A, 21 rounds out of the M&P Compact. Let me reload with some ranch hands and come back at you in a couple moments. Alright, back at it. Going to start off with 21A. Once again, this is the Remington Ranch Hand, designed specifically for guns with hammers and operate in all kinds of 22s. Alright, locked and loaded. Oh, threw one. Alright, so that was 15 rounds once again. Alright, now for the M&P Compact. 11 rounds in, or 10 round magazine, one in the chamber, and then we'll reload with a 10 round mag. Alright. 21 rounds out of the M&P Compact. And once again, 15 rounds, 2 7-round magazines, and then I had one loaded in the barrel. So that little test went well. Phase 2 is we'll do some archery testing. I'm going to shoot from 25 yards. I've got my Marlin over there. Marlin 22 with a 3x9 scope. We'll do some archery testing, and I'm going to try and shoot this at 25 yards. The M&P Compact is not a target gun, but we'll give it a try at 25 yards. We'll see. Here we go. Okay, accuracy test. But before I do that, forgot to mention a couple things about these bullets. I think everybody knows about golden bullets, but I shouldn't assume anything. So Remington 22 golden bullets. These are the high velocity variety, and it's a hollow point, and it should be 36 grains, and it's 1280 feet per second at the muzzle. So that's the golden bullets. The Ranch Hand, it's 40 grain plated bullet, 22 long rifle, 40 grain plated round nose, muzzle velocity 1255. Alright, so I'm at 25 yards. That's my old Marlin 925R. It doesn't have the newer triggers, the better triggers. Always trying to make excuses, right? Targets downrange, I'm going to shoot at the lower left diamond. Five rounds. are empty. Let me pause and swap over to the M&P 22 compact. Okay, what I've done is I moved the shooting table down to 15 yards from the target. I was going to shoot at 25. Two things. That M&P compact, it's a really good 22 pistol. But like I said, it's not a target gun. It's a 22 compact. So 15 yards is a little better to see what it actually is doing. 25 yards really wouldn't be fair to either the ammo or the gun. The gun's good. It's just not a Ruger Mark IV target, for instance. So 5 rounds, and I'll be shooting at the bottom of the center diamond. And I'm doing a little bit of an adjustment. When I watch gun videos, this is always the most exciting part, watching, as Chris at Badlands Ballistics would say, the loose nut behind the gun. All right, that's 5. Let's go downrange and take a look, see how I did. All right, so what do we have going on here? Well, first and foremost, we can prove that I'm not the greatest pistol shot from a rest. But that's about a 1, 2, 3, around a 3-inch left to right, and a little over an inch vertically. But that 22 group, that is not bad. That's admittedly, we're just at 25 yards and I'm shooting a scoped rifle, but it's just a regular old Marlin 925R with a synthetic stock. So that's the results. What I'm going to do though is sometimes I can shoot offhand better than I can from a rest. So I'm going to reload 5 rounds. I know I'm hitting a little to the right, but that's okay. I'm going to reload 5 rounds and give a try standing offhand and see how I do. Well, back at 15 yards, going to try and see if I can outshoot the group I shot from a rest, shooting offhand. We'll see. I didn't make any sight adjustments. That one went a little high. Last one. That felt really good. All right, let's see how I did that time. All right, a little quick editing. Had to go help my neighbor for a moment, so a little bit of a split. Anyway, so this is a group I shot offhand, and this one, I think I threw one high. Probably that one. and I'll probably toss that one. But my offhand group, if you discount that, it's just as good, if not a little bit better than the group from the rest. And once again, that's my group with Marlin, with the rifle. My aim point was right here, and my aim point was right here. So anyway, not bad. I won't be shooting on the Olympic teams anytime soon, but certainly if I do my best, small game range within 15 yards has got to be worried. All right, just a quick wrap up. No failures to feed, no malfunctions. Every round went off from 3 different guns, actually. 2 pistols, 1 rifle. The accuracy out of the 925R, the Marlin, I know it's just 25 yards, but still good accuracy on the Ranch Hand. I didn't shoot the golden bullets. They've been around for years and years and years. They're going to shoot just fine. My pistol shooting, I work on it. Offhand at 15 yards, I was able to put 3 shots together in a pretty nice group for being offhand. Then I probably threw a couple. So anyway, the takeaway, good ammo. I don't know if you might have a 22 that's a little bit finicky. That engineer, as I said earlier, he was really excited about that ammo. You might want to give that Ranch Hand a try if you've had any feeding issues or malfunctions like that. Also, a 40 grain bullet for varmints and even small game. Years ago, people didn't shoot 22 hollow points. A lot of game was taken with 40 grain solid. So it should be perfectly adequate. Self-defense, probably so. 22, as everybody says, isn't the ideal ammo. But if you have a gun and it functions well, and it's a 22, it beats a sharp stick, and that Ranch Hand seems to function pretty good. So anyway, I'm Drew from Firearms Feedback. If you would, like, share, and subscribe. And remember, always check your 6.